Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Friday morning, December 2nd. Welcome to my channel. My name is Margaret Pinard. I'm outfitted for Christmas a little bit since we're in December. And in fact, it is the first Friday in December. So you know what that means. Productivity sprint time with the little snowman. Let me know what you're working on. Did I put that in the banner? No, I did not. What ya working on? There we go. And I know Shannon is just finishing up, but I noticed we had 2 minutes after the hour, and I thought, oh, I don't want to leave anyone stranded. So I thought I'd pop over here and wait for her to finish, and then we'll go on our first sprint. So in case you don't know, productivity sprinting for the AuthorTube, BookTube community is just working silently across the miles and then chatting in between when we have a break, kind of like study hall, maybe, if you didn't get in trouble for chatting. So, as usual, I am going to be regrouping for the first sprint. I usually do 20-minute sprints for whoever likes that length of time to focus. And I usually use Friends timers. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up since I didn't do it yet. Where'd it go? There it is. So yeah, regrouping, basically like prioritizing what I'm going to do. There's lots of things rolling around in my head, so I need to pinpoint what today will bring. There's always lots of distractions. Speaking of distractions, if you're looking for a distraction and need a good read, Fabled Passages is my latest book. It's a short story collection of historical fantasy tales, etc., etc. Yeah. So we had people coming in. I'll just say hello very quickly. Mama Maggie, hello, lovelies. Shannon was in early on a previous sprint, making friends with the like button. Laura Nettles is here. Matthew Dixon asks, what are these productivity sprints? I'm glad I explained for people new to the community. Nadim Khan came in. Hello. Victoria Talks Writing. Yay. I just discovered that Victoria Talks Writing does a similar journaling method for sorting out writing, which I love. Maggie is stream hoppers uniting with her little frog. Cool Gamer saying hello. RC giving us the it's good goal sign. Oh, Beth Ann. Oh, fun. Yay. She's not in class. She got her time zones confused. I was wondering because I figured noon you may well have a class, but I'm glad you don't and you could be here. But I'm sure some student will come in and interrupt you. Such is the glamorous academic life, right? Yes. So what you're working on, we're starting to see answers. Reading for now, and maybe I'll do more plotting a bit later. Sounds good, Victoria? Matthew got in trouble for not listening in school. I think that's about what the productivity and the study hall comment. Yeah, gotcha. Shannon's coming. Hello. Lindsay Ewing. Hello. Oh, my. I was fumbling with my buttons on the side and I couldn't get let's just do it. Let's just do it. I couldn't get this thing up in time. Thank you, Mama Maggie, for providing the link. In case you don't know, I've got the short story collection, Fabled Passages, and it's up as an ebook only on any platform you can devise. When checking my stats on the first of the month, which I always do, I saw that I had sold one through Tolino, and I had to look up what Tolino was because I just checked all the boxes. So I was like, yes. Nice. So that was fun to learn. Oh, RC, I'm folding laundry. Every article of clothing is considered a word. All right, I like it. It's translating, right? Translating clothes to words. Richard says, oh no, sprints. Shannon, I need to start and finish Ben's book, which comes out tomorrow. Oh, nice. Beth Ann says, I'll be shocked if students come bother me on a Friday afternoon. Yeah, I know. Murphy's Law, Ben's book. I've got a day to read the last half. The second half, you mean? Oh. Maggie says to RC, we didn't go tree searching. The wind was too bad. Oh, for like a Christmas tree? Did I miss a comment? Did I miss a talk about a tree? Maybe not. Maybe it's from a different stream. Yes, my job today is to search for the tree in the rafters of the garage, meaning get the ladder, get the pieces of the artificial tree, and bring it back down so we can start decorating. So that'll be a fun task after the sprints. Hello, just Eva. Tacos. Hi, Joanne. Joanne's on her phone in a meeting, skipping work. Welcome, welcome. Matthew says he's trolling with a halo. All right. Well, just for that, you have to sing Halo while you're in the chat, and we'll tell you what we think. Hi, I know about that wind. Yeah. Shannon needs to pick up the pace with Ben's book. I think that's a pun. Lovely. Oh, she mentioned getting a tree during Sako stream yesterday, and I made a Griswold jest. Gotcha. Ooh, Shannon's just popped in Joanne's link to her book, Culinary Confessions. We just saw the book cover on Shannon's channel. It's super cute. It reminds me of like it's a graphic romance cover, and so it's like fitting right in its genre, doing very well. And I hadn't seen it before, so I was excited. Really cute. And there's a link to buy on Amazon. Eva got a real tree, but it's the big fluffy sort that have branches that can't really hold heavy ornaments. Adapt your ornaments. All right. It's soft and pokey and smells so nice. Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah. I have it open. Hold on. Cha-ching. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Need to run to read. The family dragged me away for the tree exercise. Gotcha. Those days are gone, because no one here goes out to, like, chop down a tree or buy on a lot. I am shocked by the Christmas tree lot prices these days. I remember getting them for $20, $25. Like, am I that old? Holy moly. Ooh, Laura got edits back for the horror collection yesterday. It's the second. I have 5 more days to wait for some edits for my novella. I'm very excited. And oh man, all this good news. Richard got the final cover for his new novel Price War last night. We already talked about the cover, but you had to finalize, I guess. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, wait. We talked about a different cover on the stream with Ben. I can't remember now. It was both. I think it was both. Yeah. Joanne's got a Ko-fi page. Heckin' yeah, we're investing in a good artificial at the end of this season or before next season. $75 for this tree, and it was the cheaper option. Wow. Cost of living and being joyful, my goodness. Hey, Aphrodite, welcome, welcome. Some of these people have multiple handles, and it's like hard to keep track, but I recognize this one. So glad to see you here. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's get started on our first sprint because we're 10 minutes in. This is my first one. It is going to be on theater mode. It's from Jacqueline Kirk and it's called Wind in the Trees. There's no audio for anyone who doesn't like audio, but it's like a nice scene where the trees are being moved by the wind. So, with that, get down to work, everybody, and I'll see you in 20 minutes. was a lot of chat in there, guys. Yay. All right. So back to, is it still going? No, it stopped. Okay. Back to welcome, welcome. We had some more people come in, so I'll welcome people to the chat in a second. Change out my banners to my question of the day for today. Do you send holiday cards? So obviously I've got some holiday spirit going on. But yeah, I don't know. I think this is an old-fashioned thing, but I love doing it. And I've gone really hog wild over the years with holiday cards. I've sort of scaled back and now I'm like, no, I can do this again. And yeah, I know some of y'all are really, really busy, but right now I'm with my family. I'm sort of damping down some of the activities I do. So I'm going to be sending holiday cards for people who have addresses. So, that's an incentive to get me your address somehow. Okay, so there was a lot of Christmas tree talk. So while people answer the question of the day, I'm going to try to touch on people's comments in the chat. So Aphrodite was complimented on her profile pic, and she told us that that's her own art, which is amazing. Laura Nettles was talking about the edits she got back. The person gave her a list of her repeated words, which made her laugh, and we're going to find out some of those in a second. Shannon asked. Let's see. Laura's repeated words: swath, miasma, lerp, which I don't know what it means, scritch, engulf, caress, appendage, bioluminescent, and coalesce. I love the word coalesce. It's so pretty. And miasma, fun fact, was the name of the Nano novel that I put in a placeholder for it. I didn't end up doing this year. Nice. Lerp, lerp. I don't know. Tell me what that means. That's interesting. I love learning new words. Let's see. Heather Dewey Pettit come in. I think she just stepped out for lunch when I looked in the comments. So thanks for stopping by, Heather. Maggie said, we're going artificial this year. Back to the tree talk. I wanted a live tree in a pot. I looked into that one year because they take it and they take the tree ball and they let you have it for Christmas. And then within a certain time after Christmas, they come and pick it up, bring it away and plant it somewhere. And I thought that's so perfect. And it was like, $80, but at least it's resulting in a tree planting instead of dead carbon. But Maggie was overruled. Normally we go get a tree. The National Forest charges $25 for a permit. That's not bad. People saying hi. Shannon loved miasma, not a word I've ever used in any of my writing. Eva says we got our tree from a local business, so it may have been slightly higher than box stores. Unsure. Aphrodite says we always do artificial because of her allergies and asthma. Yeah, I've heard about that from a friend in Portland as well. Aphrodite has a beautiful, huge white tree. Love it. Eva has had a real tree since the little was born. Honestly, it's because we can afford it now. I still have a few artificial. They're just smaller from when we were in an apartment. And she said I put them all up, which is fun. I've never had multiple trees to put up. I mean, I don't count that as a tree. It's a little tree. But that sounds really fun. That sounds like department store level, like we've got this themed tree and that themed tree, and that would be really fun. Maggie says, I love live trees to plant or cut trees to give my goats afterwards, but sadly I have no more goats, and so the family overruled me. Outnumbered, outgunned. Sounds amazing. Eva says we're going to get a good thick boy artificial for next year. Nice. And I love doing multiple trees. That's cool. Shannon says, yay, I just got the replay for the 2023 Writing Trends webinar with Joanna Penn and Alex Newton, which she was telling me about because it was a meeting with me that made her miss the ending. Couldn't stay for the whole webinar, so I'm happy. Yay! Glad you get to finish that up. Joanne says, my mom accidentally gave away our Christmas tree. Oh no. So I'm hoping we get a new Christmas tree this year. Ugh. That's rough when you have to buy the same thing. It's like when you exercise and then you stop and you have to, like, start over to get to the same place. Yes, I feel your pain. Maggie says, "I found a thing that was 3 live but smaller trees and pots on different levels. That's very aesthetically pleasing. I wanted to do that so I could put the trees in my yard in the spring. Right, regenerative. It would be the same price as a nice artificial." Family, man, what are you gonna do? And then Heather was talking about remembering years ago, Aphrodite offered her to be a guest, and before she was even uploading anything, and she got really stressed at the offer before AuthorTube blew up. Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like we need like an old timer AuthorTuber discussion to talk about back in my day. That'd be pretty funny. Yes, Aphrodite says, "I stress on every stream myself, even to this day. Get pushed through." Aphrodite says, "I have so many streams coming up too. I still get butterflies. I don't think I'll ever be comfortable on cam. Thank goodness our community is awesome." Yeah. Yeah. Long time ago. Old timers. Old timers. You're always welcome. All right. So Nia came in. Hello. Hello, Nia. Heather went out for lunch to Wendy's. Sounds great. Joanna saying hello, what you're working on. Eva got some shopping done. Let's see. I wanted to get that child and husband a vinyl that could be for them both because the child likes playing records, but like he'll like it more if it's dad's record too. Oh, I see. Do you guys remember the little play school record players that were like half size and much more durable, much harder plastic than vinyl? I remember those growing up. I have no idea where they are. Eva went with the Jungle Book soundtrack. Has he seen the Jungle Book? No, he won't watch any full length film. Oh, I heard parents talking about how their child would just replay the same movie, and I was like, oh, neat. Maybe I'll retain stuff for adult conversations that always seem to come up. But no. Melissa came in. Hello, hello from Fully Booked. Better late than never. Yes, you're very welcome. Eva says, "I always want to, but most years." Oh, we're to the question of the day and holiday cards. Yay! Most years they sit without stamps and never make it out. Maybe this year will be better. It's quite an assembly line. I was saying this yesterday. Like, you gotta pick the card. I have like 4 boxes that I pull from. Pick the card, address the envelope, write the message. I put stickers on mine, whether it's inside or outside. Put the stamp on. Put a return label on. Seal it up, and it's just like it's an assembly line. And I'm looking at maybe 60 to send out this year, so I'm starting early. Melissa says, "Love sending and receiving cards. I always hang them and think they're so pretty." Yay. Yeah, I like that. We used to do that all around the whatever the wood thing is called outside of a doorway and put them up with sticky tack, which probably wasn't that great for the wood, but it looked fun. It looks festive. Bethan says, "I would love to send holiday cards, but never seem to get my act together." Yes, December 1st, December 2nd, this is the time where I hit up all my friends and say, "You just moved. Do I have your address?" But I know I have Bethan's. So Aphrodite says, "I haven't given out cards since grade school." Oh, well, hopefully that's a good memory. Shannon says, "Almost done with the prologue of Ben's book, Expanding Cracks. I was trying to open the EPUB on my phone, hoping Kindle could open it somehow, but some other program on my phone opened, and I was surprised it started reading the book to me. Interesting. Tell us what the program is." A list of repeated words is so useful, right, to Laura's edits. Oh, Shannon had forgotten that she downloaded At Voice, an app that does this, and it's free. There are ads, but I'm liking it so far. Oh, nice. JC came in the chat. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Jesse Inch. Hello, hello. Welcome to the chat. Yes, I send handmade holiday cards to my pen pals. Oh, that sounds so nice. Oh, man. Handmade is a level up. I think my sister did that one year just to the family, and I was like, no. I do cut out, do crafts and stuff, but like not on that big of a scale. Oh, Laura's helping me here. Lerp is a made-up word. Oh, good. Describing the movement of the sneaking, wet tentacles of a monster. Oh, gosh. That's a very descriptive word. I like it. Shannon's good. Tired from the combo of having COVID and a really long week back to work. Oh, I forgot I had tea. It's 40 minutes in. Let's see how the 40-minute-old cold tea is. It's just past lukewarm. It's not too bad. I guess I have 2 friends and a cousin that I start sending Christmas cards to in October because it drives them crazy. Maggie got game. That's amazing. Goats eat Christmas trees? Goats eat anything, Beth Ann. Yes. Are there things goats don't eat? Yeah, probably plastic. What weird animals. Goats are lovely. Goats give you goat's milk bath bombs and goat's milk cheese. Goats are lovely. Goat's milk truffles. Shannon says, that's too funny, Laura. One of your most repeated words is when you made up. And that's not like a proper name. That's funny. Glad you're recovering, Shannon. JC's doing okay. Pulling myself together. I suppose I should do something productive today. I bet it was sort of a slump after November. You were pulling hard. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed a little respite. Either one. I am not an old booktuber. I just started in 2020. Gotta go. Aphrodite says, we'll rewatch the rest. I will rewatch the rest when I get home. That's a tongue twister. On my way to the studio to get ready for filming tomorrow. Wish me luck. Good luck. Actors are fun to work with, in quotes. Oh, Melissa remembers. Those Play School records were A+. Yay. Eva says, I do remember the child size record players. Do you remember the Big Mac song that had a 45 come out? No. When I was younger, McDonald's was a treat. It was like bad for you, but very popular. So I probably didn't get much exposure to the Big Mac song. Shannon says, answer, no, it's one of those things I'd like to be better doing, but I'm not consistent with it. I actually used to do on my holiday cards when I was in high school or college or something. I would address the envelopes in calligraphy with my special calligraphy pen and ink, and it took forever. And they looked like, I don't know, 85% good. But it's hard. Stuff's hard. Eva says, I ordered some more that are sat in the pile of delivery boxes somewhere, maybe this weekend. Oh, the cards? Oh, okay. Do it on a sprint. That's all I'm saying. One of these days to take it easy, JC. Here. At least I'm trying to tell myself it's okay to be easy on myself today. Yeah. Randy Harris, hello, welcome to the chat. Nice to meet you. Not sending cards this year, but I've had to send out like 100 Christmas cards at my old job, and I'm glad I can take a break this year. Oh, well, doing it for a job and like contacts and networking is a different feel than doing it for like, I'm connecting with all these people I never get to talk to on a regular basis. That's kind of what I use it for. Bye, Aphrodite. Take it easy. What's that mean? Yeah. Struggle taking it easy, but I'm definitely trying today. Do have a tree to put up and decorate, so that's my level of productive today. Love it, JC. I'm doing that too, so we'll be on the same track. Melissa, you need to keep all addresses in a spreadsheet and mail merge to print on labels. Make sending cards so quick. Bonus is you get to use a spreadsheet. Where is Richard? No, I actually use a Google Doc spreadsheet for tracking that I've sent out and on what date. And if I get one back, because I don't know, I don't like sending money in when it's a sunk cost. So if that ends up happening several years in a row, I go, okay, they don't want to hear from me. But I don't do mail merge because I like writing the addresses. So yeah, but that's a good shortcut if you like the printed out ones. They can look very nice as well. No Christmas cards, says Victoria. Hey, welcome back. We always take a family picture at Thanksgiving and mom just texts it to people. If you've got all the phone numbers, hey, that works too. Eva has a wax set for holiday specific seals. If I send one, that's the fancy part. I'll bug some of you for Addie's later. I have that too. I occasionally I will use it. I didn't bring it with me though. It's up in Portland. Yeah, love a wax seal. So beautiful. I don't have any Christmas specific stamps, but I do have like 4 different ones that I've picked up at like the scrap store and I don't know, inherited, I guess. And it says I worked at a retirement home and I did it for the residents. Oh, like sending out Christmas cards for them or to them. That's interesting. That's really cool. Oh, Nia muted and missed the end of the sprint. It's all good. We're almost to the next sprint. Richard would love that comment about spreadsheets, Melissa. Totally would. Oh, stamps. Wait, you're not talking about postage stamps. You're talking about wax seals, right? A dove, a snowflake, and maybe bells. Nice. All right, so why does it say it's still counting down? Oh, because it's still counting down. Let's go back to 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, why is this so hard? Come on, little cursor. There we go. 20 minutes. This is another Jacqueline Kirk timer, and this one is Misty Mountain. It's giving cold, it's giving mist, it's giving mystery vibes. So that's what I thought would be great for another one. And yeah, tell me about your holiday cards or plans. Let's go for another 20 minutes, folks. See you in 20. 3, 2, 1. Presto. I'll go right into the next one. All right, finished our second sprint. Almost an hour left to go. We got one more sprint in at least to go. Before I forget, what did I do during that sprint? Feel free to put in what you did as well, as some people already have. I said before I forget, didn't I? So let's work backwards. I just did some planning for Patreon and MailChimp in December in terms of dates, in terms of content, in terms of sequencing, which is very helpful. And before that, that's what it was. So I have a planning stream coming up next Sunday on the 11th. And I've got Tracy Momi and Vanessa Junta and Rachel of RK Stumbling Bear coming on to do some goal planning sessions and sort of chat about what function goals serve in our planning process, as well as steps to reach those goals for 2023. So I'm very excited about that. We might have one more person, but she might be out of town. So fun, chatty, getting into the deep stuff with other writers Sunday, December 11th. But before that, I actually made up this last time so that we could have a URL. Before that, Sunday, I'm doing my last Sundays on StreamYard appearance. And my guest will be Jen Writes Romance. That's Jennifer Mooney, another author tuber. So we're going to go over some of the stuff so that she can be a excellent advanced level author tuber sprinter and hopefully get really comfortable with the controls and stuff. So should be fun. December 4th, this Sunday, this weekend, same bat time, same bat channel, 11 a.m. Sunday Pacific. So if you want to come and send us off with some StreamYard love, that would be the time. That'll be my 12th. And like I did 12 throughout the year. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. All right, let's talk about what everyone did. I think we're done with the Christmas tree talk. So I'm so glad I stole my book tracker from Melissa because she is the Excel comfort zone guru. Nice. John Saxon stepped into the chat. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all enjoying your reading. Welcome. Maggie says, I just got off the phone with the middle. She's Christmas decoration shopping. You don't even need to shop for that. You could just do like Eva does and go out and pick stuff up off the lawn and turn it into a little mini terrarium ornament. I liked that idea. She called it sort of inspired by witch balls, and I thought that was pretty neat. Heather's back from the Wendy's run. Gonna dive into some art. Needs to get cracking on holiday cards and check on the Etsy sale. There we go. Eva, laundry swapped over, put away, cleaned up lunch stuff, added a bit to today's journaling, chatted to the husband while he was on his work break during the sprint. She's off to get the decor stuff done. Old stuff out, new stuff in, and all that. Happy sprinting. Lindsay also said, gotta run, so bye. Both of you have a wonderful day. Andy, managed to catch you live. Whoa, I don't know. Is it catch and release? Hi, everyone. Hey, Jim. Welcome. Shannon is in chapter 2 of the book. She's reading Ben Pick's latest novel. Victoria, read a number of pages, not sure how many. I never remember to mark where I start. I get it. Randy Harris worked on my serial outline, 8 more chapters until I have to actually write it. Serial. Do you mean like a Vella? Probably. But at first I was thinking your series outline because I just watched, was it Catelyn? I just watched someone who was reviewing craft books and they had an outlining book that was about outlining a series versus a book. And I was like, oh, that's cool. If I remember, I'll put it in. Andy slapped the like button till it changed color. All right, 5 a.m. Saturday morning for John down in Australia. Welcome. Melissa is applying to some projects, not the most engaging task, but has to be done. Yeah, well done. That's what these sprints are for. The stuff that you're like, oh, no, no, no. Hold my hand. I can get through it. That's what we're here for. Jesse Inch added 143 words for my main character's backstory outline for the Red Swan. Very nice. Nia got my would you tropes posted on all platforms. Oh, are you is this a poll question? Are you like soliciting input so that you can provide this on a stream? That's kind of exciting. Randy says, yes, for Kindavella. Okay, cool. Joanne writing a deleted scene for Project Sugar and Spice. Wait, writing a deleted scene. Does that mean you're writing the scene with the intention to delete? So you can just add it in as an extra? That is extra, Joanne. I like it. All right, so I'm caught up on the chat. I've already told you my next up on the channel is the last Sunday on StreamYard with Jen Writes Romance. So stay tuned for that if you're around on Sunday. I have several books going. So I have wrap-ups that will start in Wednesdays in December, and they're mostly going to be leftovers. Tuesday is going to be my TBR, and I'm going to talk about the leftovers. But I was going to mention that because it's Friday morning. Apparently my brain's already on the weekend mode. Wondering what these sprints are for. Only kidding. I actually give people examples, and every time I tweet about these, and I usually put it at the top of the description, whether you're folding laundry, as RC was doing earlier, or writing or reading pages, you're welcome to see us all here holding your hand to get you through it. And he's going to work on his next book in the next sprint. Jim is reading The Institution by Helen Fields, which is an ARC, and it's a great crime thriller so far. Nice. Andy says, I got a couple of D2D print author copies. We'll do a video so you can look at how it came out. Ooh, yes. That's exciting. So Andy is much further ahead from me in the process. For the book that I'm going to take to D2D print, I am getting my developmental edits back in 5 days. So actually, some of the planning I was just doing about Patreon was sharing why I'm writing that book and how the work in progress is progressing. So I can't do it until I get it back. So yeah, but then the long road to publication starts. Would You Tropes is my Shorts Reels TikTok series, I guess you could call it. Trying to do short form content. Oh, right. Okay. Gotcha. And you did post it on all platforms. Okay. Nice. That's good. That's a lot of work. Books, Gurs, and Purrs. Hello. Working from home and sprints help me focus and stay motivated. I'm glad. I think the next thing I'm going to do is Patreon postcards because that's always the fun thing. I can also show you my like little planning process here. December, my pages, that's like books read in November, and then it goes into December where I have a fox for my little totem. And then my page just is like all the planning by month, and this is when stuff fills in based on the day. And then I've been working on the notes page, which I left myself some like empty space to do outlining. It's going to be a busy day. Help me focus and stay motivated. That's what I should call these sprints. I used to have a group that I called the GSD group, the Get Shit Done group, and it was sometimes small, sometimes larger, and I miss it. There's a bunch of people who are no longer in Portland. But that's the spirit. That's the spirit I'm looking for. So let me line up our next timer here, which is going to be Shannon's that she sent over. If I reload, we'll set it to 20 minutes. So I'm ready to go. Okay. Just like I started out with like a regroup, I think I need to end with a regroup because it's like I'm holding onto the reins for a bunch of horses that are raring to go, but in different directions. Um, so maybe what I need is some like calming and like look away for a minute. Maybe I'll pick up one of these. Get one of these books that I'm reading. I'm in the middle of several books, which you'll see on the TBR on Tuesday. But yeah. Yes, I need a virtual get shit done group. Yes. Andy says, excellent guide, forms, and website so far for AWC. Good job, ladies. It's all super well organized. That's Shannon. And Jenna from last year. Yeah, I'm just helping like stuff on the sides. I'm kind of like, I know, in curling where you throw the ball and the ball is slicing through the ice and someone walks around it and brushes the little pieces of ice. I'm doing that for Shannon. All right, let's pop up The Last Timer here for 20 minutes by Esty Houston. It's got a Christmassy holiday spirit vibe to it. So we'll just jump in and see what the chat has to say for the last 20 minutes. Happy sprinting, everybody. Feel free to let me know what you're thinking or working on in the chat. Otherwise, I'll see you in 20. Hey, Noisy. Thank you for watching. Yay. Okay. So let me pause, stop sharing all the tools. And now we got 15, 20 minutes to chat at the end of our sprints. So let me catch up in the chat. So we had a few people come in. Let's see, it was... Yes. So I've had a side conversation going on with author J.C. Carpenter about the GSD group. So there are rumblings. Yes. Andy said the curling example is spot on. JD came in. Happy huzzah. Of course, right in time for the sprint, unfortunately. JD is going to be signing a book someone ordered for their dad. That's fun. I haven't signed a book in an age. And in case you couldn't tell, my hello said in my best Mrs. Doubtfire accent. Apparently JD got it because he could feel the meringue in it. And if you haven't seen that movie, Robin Williams dresses up as a nanny, and he, at one point, doesn't have his makeup on in order to fool the person and pretend that he's this old Scottish nanny. He puts his face into a meringue pie so that it looks like he has a face mask on. Hey, egg whites, they're going to tighten your skin, right? Could be. Let's see. Melissa, trying to write some samples right now, but it's the time of day and the whole week when my brain starts to shut down. Seriously. Yeah, I get it. JD, not sure it's going to take the whole 20 minutes like Shannon asked. I have to write a bit to loosen up and make sure it's legible. Oh, right. Yeah. Yep. Heather checked email for Etsy sales, finished a bottle of water, which made me drink my tea, and poured over some gel prints I want to cut down for greeting cards and business cards. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and I don't think Joanne heard my question about this. She was able to write a deleted scene for Project Sugar and Spice. But if you're writing a deleted scene, are you writing it just to delete it, or are you writing it as an extra and you're just calling it a deleted scene so that it sounds like an extra people would want to read? Because that kind of confused me otherwise. Time for a cup of tea. Yes, my cold tea. Maggie saying this timer is so pretty. Wish my internet was more stable today. Yeah, the wind. Joanne says, have a quick question. What name would you use for your dad's aunt in relation to his granddaughter? What would the grandchild call the aunt? A grand aunt. Mine made a joke about it, and I can't remember the joke she used. But it was something like, I mean, I guess they would call me a grandniece or granduncle. Anyway, she was trying to make a joke about the title, but also I'm a great aunt. Like, yeah. Anyway, great aunt for me. It might be regional. That was my just like, I'm not sure. Get some more opinions on this. Andy saying the cat licking decorations gets me every time. I think someone said that in the last sprint too. And Maggie says, I called my grandparents' siblings aunt and uncle, even though they were great aunts and great uncles. And that made me revise my estimate because to their face, I definitely said just aunt. The one that I was closest with was my Aunt Nancy. But when I was talking about her to other people, I would mention my great aunt. And so people would know like what generation. Yes, the cat licking the Christmas tree. Maggie had a cat that was a glitter lick and sometimes glitter pooper. The litter box was festive too. Oh. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if we can see this. Of course he's going to stop now. Nope. Gotta get that tail. There we go. Some bean cameo moments. JD dedicated the book, wrote a letter, and wrote a poem. Oh, he wasn't here for the holiday card discussion. I'm guessing it's a no for holiday cards for JD. Too busy. Jesse Inch got, hey, Noisy. 751 words. Well done. Melissa finished rough draft for one of 3 samples. Nicely done. Victoria read 18 pages. Woohoo. I did some reading too, because like I said, I was starting to just like fragment and fracture my attention. So this is the book I'm reading during that sprint. Barbara Erskine's Sleeper's Castle. It's a dual timeline, sort of like psychic historical fiction set in Wales, some Welsh history. There's some repetition that I'm not crazy about, but interesting story, and it's big, and I need to move it off my shelf. So I rotated it into the owned TBR challenge that's going on this month. Reason I'm asking is because Lydia's dad's aunt is a side character in my bakery whip, but I'm struggling on what Lydia should call her. Lydia's dad's aunt. To her face, I would suggest Aunt so and so. Yeah, who knows? Melissa says we also called that great aunt, but to their face simply said aunt or uncle. Okay, there's another one for my opinion. Yes, the Bean cameo. He's so cute. And as soon as I open the door again and we're done, he'll go out and, explore the house. But we pronounce it aunt, not aunt. Yes, I know. The more cultured folks. Cute kitty. Thanks, Andy. Fun times. Got a jet. Work is being a pain in the tailbone. I'm sorry to hear it. Little cute kitty. I know Lydia calls her grand auntie in the book, but that feels off. Grand auntie. Oh, maybe just auntie then, because that's already like a diminutive that's affectionate. That would work. I mean, auntie might be much easier. Auntie, yeah, depending. Might just put auntie to make it easier. Yeah. Nice. Again, source your opinions widely, but yeah. I'm excited for the month. I just got a few minutes to wrap up this first Friday productivity sprint. And what I'll say is a reminder that I've got a book out. It's on ebook on any platform you can find it. It's called Fabled Passages. I've got streams coming up. So Sunday is my last Sunday on StreamYard tutorial where I will be hosting Jen Wright's romance. And I'm sure I will ask her about her romance books, as well as like take her through the StreamYard basics and timer stuff that she wants to do. I've got my TBR, I've got my wrap-ups, I've got that planning session that I mentioned that we're going to do like goal planning December the 11th with some lovely different faces that I don't have on the channel so often or yet. So Vanessa and Rachel's been on before, but Vanessa and Tracy's been on before? I think so. Anyway, not for a long time. So, just getting new faces to people should be fun. And yeah. I'm hoping that the space that you saw, like the bedroom that is full of all the Christmas stuff, will actually empty throughout the month. And yeah, it just seems like it's going to be a good month. I don't know why I'm so optimistic for this one. Oh, but yeah, I hope that goes off to all of you guys, and Bean brought you some happiness today, so that goes off on you guys like the glitter fairy dust, little tinsel. And I hope you have a wonderful start to your month. Maybe you'll get a holiday card. Maybe you'll find something that you thought was gone on your hard drive. Maybe someone will surprise you with doing the dishes. Who knows what's in store? But yeah, I'm going to go out for my walk and enjoy the last bit of dry before it rains again. Then get some lunch. So yeah, it's going to be Good Friday. Hope you guys are all having good starts to the weekend. We've got, I don't have it in my description like Shannon does, a notice for the next sprints. But if you go to Devin Cunning and Kat Leo on Twitter, they will have links to the AuthorTube sprint directory if you need somewhere else to go for another sprint. And yeah. I saw this. Jim has fabled passages on his December TBR. Yay. Okay. So let me pop up last little banner here. Thank you for joining us. Next up is my last Sunday on StreamYard. See you Sunday. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself and recognize the basic dignity of human beings. That's my platform. All right, everybody. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you, Shannon. And I will see you again soon. Bye.